Hey guys, we've made it. It is like the end of May. This is my last video to you. I am so sad that I don't get to continue seeing what you guys are creating all summer long, but I hope that you do continue to create and do those awesome things that you've been doing. I hope that you've enjoyed some of the videos that I have for you. I have 3 new things for you guys this week. I'm going to talk a little bit about them here because a lot of the videos that I've linked are lessons that I used to teach and had to cut out because of time, but I think that they're pretty fun. But the videos themselves aren't going to give a whole lot of description because keep in mind, it was during a time when I would have been there to tell you about what we were doing, and it would have been a little bit longer process. So the first one, actually, I don't know what order they're in on the list, but anyway, one of them is blind contour drawings. So everybody hates this project until we do it, and then you realize how stupid fun it is, okay? So blind self-portraits, yes, it means you're drawing yourself. And I know every middle schooler hates drawing themselves. And I've even already linked the videos of how to draw eyes well, how to draw noses well, how to draw hands well, and just to get in practice of really looking at what you're drawing and really looking for the details. You can't draw what you don't see. If you don't take the time to see those details, you won't draw them. So that's kind of our prep for this project. And so what this project is you have a mirror in front of you, but you're actually going to put your paper behind the mirror, and while you're looking at yourself in the mirror and all of your features, you're drawing without looking at what you're drawing. And every year I'm like, you guys, don't cheat. Don't do it. Just don't do it. And every year kids look around the mirror and they're like, oh, I can kind of see what I'm doing. But you're missing the point, right? We're practicing drawing details. When you cheat and you're looking around the paper, you're going to have higher expectations for how your picture should look when you're done. And you guys, how your picture should look when you're done is silly and weird, and that's what makes it so much fun, okay? So let me show you some of my examples. Sometimes they turn out really good. You guys, I've been doing these for years and years and years, and sometimes even when I do them, they don't turn out good. So you might have to do a number of them. But so here's some of mine, and notice, not everything is going to be in the right place. It's always the best part of it is getting to see the picture in the end and how weird it ends up looking. Now, the video that I have for you is me drawing one of these, just I'm sitting at the desk drawing one. And so it sort of shows you then, I really try and draw from the top down. Okay, I do my eyes, my eyebrows, my nose, my mouth. I try to go from the top down, and then I go back and do my hair. If you hop, skip, and jump around, you're going to have a Picasso. Okay, your picture is going to be so crazy bizarre. But if you kind of, draw one eye, then draw the next eye, and then your nose. This one, I got to the end. This is the one in the video that I was drawing. I got to the end, and you can even see the moment when I realized, you guys, you can totally spot it because I pause and I'm like, oh no. Okay, I realized that I didn't draw my glasses and I have to go back and guess where my glasses go, and they end up going across my nose. So it ends up being fun and kind of funny. And because you're doing these at home, you guys, no one else is going to see them. So that just makes another good reason why it's a great project for you to do. But they turn out super fun. I love it. And again, when I do them, I'm really just looking for, did you look at your eyelashes? Did you draw them, going in the same contours of your eye? That's not just do they curve? Okay, did you look at your lips? Did you look at your ears and the lines in your ears? That's what I'm looking for. But I love blind contour drawings. I've done them since high school. They're totally one of my favorite, and we just end up not really having enough time to do them anymore. So that's my first one for you. And like I said, you can watch the video, you can see me drawing it and kind of my process about it, but just have fun with that one. It's not made to be like, oh, you have this perfectly rendered picture of yourself when you're done. You're not looking at what you're drawing. It's going to be a surprise, and the surprise is the fun part. The next one that I have is tracing on a mirror. So you can draw on a mirror with, just like I had this mirror, you could draw, like you could actually go in the bathroom and draw on the bathroom mirror. Just with washable Crayola markers. Don't be using Sharpies. Don't be using Visiviz. Don't be using your fancy paint markers or whatever. Like, no. Kindergarten Crayola markers, because those are washable. And you trace your picture, and then you wet down the paper, and then you can transfer it onto the paper. Super fun. Also, when I did it as a project, it was ourselves. You draw yourselves. But you could draw anything on the mirror. I drew my dogs, right? It doesn't have to be you. You can do whatever you want. And the video does go over both. I show you how to do these. I also do one of myself, and then I show some other examples of my face. And you get to watch me draw my face, but it's kind of funny to watch it because like what you see from the camera is not what I see, and I'm drawing, like I'm tracing myself on the mirror as I'm looking at myself. So it's in a different spot. It's kind of fun to just kind of watch it. But anyway, so that's the second option. Third option is drawing to music. Okay, we love listening to music, right? I mean, maybe you do. I do. I assume most of you do. A lot of you like listening to music when we're in class. And so I had a project called Music in Motion, where we're just drawing our pictures. And this video, you guys, it's literally recorded one day while I'm teaching class. So it's the whole spiel. You're going to want to hop and jump through that video. You're probably not going to watch it all the way through because it gets to be a little long. But the gist of it, you guys, is you're going to pick a song, and then you're just going to break apart your song into different sections and then create an abstract picture that represents those shapes and lines. And so what you're missing in the video, what we talk about in class, is we talk about, what colors go with what kind of music, okay? If you're listening to a soft lullaby, what colors or types of lines are you thinking of? Probably, like slow, curvy, maybe lines and maybe light colors, okay? Opposed to like hard metal rock, right? That's going to have more like jaggedy lines and really bright colors. So we talk about, think about what types of lines really represent the type of music you're listening to, what colors represent the type of music you're listening to, and then just kind of break apart the song. So for this one, there's like the drums, like a beat, like a do, 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 do. And so that's where I get my little like purple blobs. And then what really sets the tempo is like a hi-hat, and so it's so I have it go around the picture, and then the inside is supposed to be kind of like your mind or a maze, and it's all about, you got to get through this. And so that's just kind of what I came up with. 3 different elements of the song, a line or pattern that represents each of those, and then I put them together to create a song. And so that video, I do talk about that a little bit more. The time that you need, like the time clip in that video, is written next to the video. I don't know why I'm pointing down. It's not like on the table here. And then there are a lot of student examples, which are pretty cool too. So those, skip to the end. It's like 6 minutes and 55 seconds, I think. And then kind of look through what other kids have done. It's a fun pattern and color picture, and you get to listen to music while you're doing it. And so yeah, that's a fun one too, that the kids are really, it used to be an end of the year project. And so the kids usually at the end of the year really enjoyed bringing in, iPods or headsets or whatever so that they could listen to their music. Now we have the iPads, so you could, just bring your headphones so you can listen to your music while you draw. So that's my last project. That's it. We have this week, next week, just pick another. I mean, you have all of the lessons. You have them all on the link. So you can always pick and choose whichever ones you want to do. Go back to a different week, do a different week. I know, it's whatever you want. You get to decide. So sorry I rambled on. It's 10.5 minutes. This is a long video, and I'm not done, so it's going to be at least 11. But that's it, you guys. Don't forget to submit your stuff on Canvas or email it to me. Send me a picture. You don't even have to answer the questions. Just send me a picture. I love seeing what you're doing, and I hope that you guys have a great summer. I have just a couple Zoom sessions left. You guys are welcome to join in. Zoom is fixed, so that's good. All right, see you later, guys.